you don't necessarily want to fight things. One of the things that I really love about early D&D is the way that monsters are incredibly dangerous, but you only really get rewarded for getting treasure out of dungeons. That encourages players to be very creative about how they approach problems. Torchbearer, in a very different way, also really rewards a more creative approach to problem solving. You can fight monsters head on, but that is dangerous, potentially deadly. The rules really encourage you to find different ways around. It is one of the things that, to me, connects most with that old school style of play that we were attempting to evoke with the Torchbearer rules. One thing that was really important to both Luke and I is that violence be consequential and an important moral choice. We don't want the characters to just go murder everything because they can. We have a very specific type of conflict that is for that, called a kill conflict. It has different consequences. If you choose to kill something, that is one of the only times in Torchbearer where your character in turn can be killed. Otherwise, the game master's ability to let your character die is pretty limited. We created these other types of conflicts: negotiate, convince, drive off, flee, to give the players alternatives to straight up murderous violence. Characters that know things about banishing a spirit are going to be best at that approach, whereas, characters that are good at persuading might be good at a different approach. At the end of the day, all of these conflict systems work essentially the same way. You will roll a disposition at the top of the conflict using a skill that is appropriate to that conflict. If you're doing a convince conflict, you will roll persuader. That will generate the hit points for the conflict, which are then spread out among the group. The game master will choose a set of 3 actions. The players will choose a set of 3 actions. Each action will be given to a different player, and then we will take turns. You will use the same cards: attack, feint, defend, and maneuver, for all conflicts. If you are attacking in a kill conflict, you might be stabbing something with your sword. If you are attacking in a flee conflict, that means that you are running directly away from it. Attack just means that you are going toward your end goal, the thing that you are trying to accomplish in the conflict. We were trying to reclaim a wilderness shrine for this cult that we were working for. The shrine had been taken over by a troll. The instinct of the other players that I was with was, we've got to go in, we've got to kill this troll, we've got to free it up so that pilgrims can come to this shrine. My character instead suggested that we offered a job. We made a deal with the troll. We had a convince conflict in which we convinced it to guard the shrine and maintain it and allow pilgrims, visitors to come who would pay a fee, a toll, to the troll to use the shrine. We effectively turned that troll, this menace, into a shrine guardian that was protecting this route so that people could come to this dangerous place and use the shrine. It just felt very folklorish. You are encouraged to seek these other approaches to dealing with your problems. That might be chasing a monster away from some treasure that it's guarding, or it might be convincing them to do something else.